Hey, what's going on, guys? B here, and I think for this video I'm just going to talk about some tips and tricks. We've got an RvR coming tonight, so I'll talk a little bit about some RvR strategy, and also we'll talk about what's going on in the game. What I've been thinking about, I'm going to buy a pack today, but I don't know what pack. So I've been kind of trying to figure it out. I'll go through my options with you guys and give you an idea of how I decide what pack I get or what pack to get. But first, real quick, we've got a Realm Boss pack. We've had this one before. It's the Cactuar tree. That's apparently how you say it. I'm hoping that's right. Tor, like Taurus, Cactuar tree. So he's back. It's a pretty good Realm Boss. It drops the super power-up gear chests, which are basically normal power-up gear chests, except for they drop more materials, and they drop another thing called Raw Chaotic Energy. And you're going to need that Raw Chaotic Energy to power up gear past level 20. Let's see if I have any. I can show you guys. It's like here's an Undertaker ring. You need that Raw Chaotic Energy along with the normal mana wrenches or the normal Magitech salves or whatever the normal material is. The Rune Scribe plates is another one. I think this is one of the better realm bosses because some of the gear buffs. Gear is so important for defense. It's so important for rallies, for holding the crystal. You got to have good gear, right? Like, it's one of the key components to defense. It's having the best gear you can have. So I would definitely do what you can on this realm boss. Yeah, so I've been trying to decide. So what gear do I want to power up, right? I just did that. What gear should you power up video? So I've been kind of applying it to my own setup. I'm not so much a defense account as I am a mix of defense and offense. I'm kind of everything. But what I've landed on is I'm going with 4 Magitech Alpha gear pieces, 3 accessories, and the body armor. For boots, I'm deciding to go with my Hydreian boots. You just get a lot of troop attack out of these guys. And I have a decent amount of binding agents left over. And then Mage Man. A lot of people like the Mage Man. I've been thinking about going Mage Man weapon. That or the Infernian weapon. I'm still somewhat undecided on that. I also have the Necromantian weapon, but the problem with the Necromantian weapons, you can't power it up past Legendary yet. So I could just really buff up this weapon, get really good troop attack, and get troop attack against mages, which would be kind of fun. So I'm trying to decide. I might go Infernian, because the Infernian you get the warrior buff with the attack buff. So I think I'd rather have a warrior buff than a buff against mages. That's a tough one. It's tough to decide, but and I do already have this one somewhat powered up. Maybe I'll stick with the Infernian weapon. I think once you get this thing in the upper teens, it's going to be better than the Necromantian weapon. So once you get this thing like 16, 17, it's going to be better than the Necromantian for now, until you can power up that past Legendary. But it's more attack-oriented than defense, so it depends. Do you need HP? Maybe you'd stick with the Necromantian if you have Legendary. If not, this thing's perfectly viable. So that's what I've been thinking about in terms of power-ups. Another cool thing is we have this Ultimate Event Rewards. And we can talk a little bit about this. Every 10 hits, you get another multiplier on this. And the multiplier is actually really good for this boss. The extreme, you get a lot of extreme power gear chests, a lot of gold, and a ridiculous amount of platinum once you get more and more multiplier on this. And I was considering, so I've been mentioning I'm going to get a pack today. I've been thinking about perhaps getting the pack that comes with 2 keys, because right here that's 10. I forget exactly how much. Let's see, how much platinum is that, guys? 10 million times 12,000. Seeing as how I'm not very good at math, I want to say every 100 is a billion. So if I got a key here, that would be 60 billion and 120 billion. So that's 180 billion right now. So 180 billion platinum with an insane amount of extreme power-up gear chests. Yeah, I think I might do that. Though, let's look at our other options. Let's dive right into this. So we have a couple new packs. We've got a 50% off Garrison Blueprint building cost efficiency, and it comes with some other stuff. I think I would skip that. I don't. Typically, if somebody's attacking my garrisons, I either withdraw my troops where I try to get a Shiva or a Leviathan in there. Because if you have a Shiva or a Leviathan, you can hold the garrisons pretty well, but without those, garrisons are vulnerable regardless of how leveled up you get it. I mean, maybe if you max out the troops in it, you know, and you get other people to reinforce it with you, you'll do okay, but chances are I'd rather get something else than the garrison. We got this pack's new. It comes with RvR ports, troop capacity, and instant troop queue. The instant troop queue would be kind of cool, right? Like you could destroy some of these training events. But you know, that's not much else. Like I would say if you buy like 10 packs every day, then this is maybe one you'd want to get on top of that. But most people probably don't want that because the 2 million troop capacity only lasts 24 hours. And you'd probably be better off getting the Elite Defense Tome pack, and you could probably get a lifetime 2 million troop capacity out of that, or close to it. So yeah, I would skip that one. This one, Dominator trappings with some other stuff. I'd skip that one. Golden Guardians, not enough Golden Guardians, no way. Warpstone, I've seen Warpstone in other packs. Wow, I cannot click today. I've seen the Warpstone in other packs, so I would not get that one. Well, these packs I'm seeing right here aren't too good, are they? Let's see, bunch of eggs, just a ton of eggs. Kind of interesting, but no, I'd rather have the MP pack and then attack shifting monsters. Let's see, we got a Google Play. Oh, here's the key pack. Yeah, this Google Play blood, I think it comes with platinum. Oh, diamonds. Yeah, skip that one, guys. Skip that one for sure. The Cactuar tree. This is the one I'm leaning towards. You get some Moogle reward tokens in this one. Always make sure you check the pack. Some packs don't come with the Moogle reward tokens. So it's, yeah, I would definitely try to wait for one because I've seen the same pack without the Moogle reward tokens. I don't know, guys. I'd definitely pay attention to that though. 2 keys, so that would give me another almost 200 billion platinum with my current multiplier. It also comes with MP, so you can get this up a little bit more, but ideally you want to max the multiplier. The multiplier maxes at 1,000. I don't have enough MP or enough, I don't have enough hero XP to level up my heroes to get any more attacks than this. So the question is, with 150 multiplier, do I get enough out of the keys for it to be worth it? I think it's probably the bottom end. You'd like to get this a lot higher, obviously. Like if you get this above 500, that pack's way better. But at 150, it's tough. It's tough, guys. Yeah, it's a tough one. There's also some other lifetime boost packs that are interesting. Oh, there's another featured pack as well. Let's see, there's another one of these packs that, rather than the garrison blueprints, it comes with a lifetime cost efficiency on building expansion blueprints. To me, that pack's interesting. I'm even considering that pack because pretty soon I'm going to deconstruct my jewel mines and I'm going to have to rebuild 2 whole new expansions. And I still don't have them all at 20 yet. I've got this one I need to get, and I've got this one over here that I got to upgrade some more too. It's at 12. So I've got potentially a lot more blueprints that I'm going to need to use. If I could get that cost down a little bit, might be worth it. So that's one thing I've been thinking about. Do I get that pack? So the options are that pack, the key pack. I could go the defensive pack that comes with Elite Defense Tomes. That's going to give me probably 50,000 trap HP or trap attack, depending on which one I focus on. That could give me some troop capacity. I'm definitely thinking about that one. There's another pack I've seen that I don't see here now. It's a Streakable pack that comes with Hero XP. And the big thing is it comes with Astral building blueprints. And I don't have my shrine at level 2 yet. So if I can get my shrine to level 2, I can summon Leviathan. And I've seen a lot of battle reports with Leviathan. Leviathan is no joke. He's really, really good. One thing that makes him so good is, if you've noticed, if you have a high level Shiva and people attack you, let's say you have no troops, you just have the Shiva. Shiva's tanky, but she doesn't deal a lot of damage to the troops attacking you. She'll buff your troops. So if you've got a lot of troops, Shiva's really good. But if you have, like, a lot of people defend with just their astral because they don't want to, you know, their troops, if they get attacked, are going to die, and they're going to die anyway. They're going to die really quick. Mostly what's keeping you alive is your astral shrine if you're a lower level player. Or not lower level, but lower, yeah, if your Citadel's not that high, your gear's not that good, your gems aren't that good, and you don't have T7 elementals yet, pretty much the bulk of your defense is your astral. So it's either, you know, that's either Shiva or Leviathan. But one big difference between Shiva and Leviathan is Leviathan deals a lot of damage. Like, you can have no troops in a Leviathan and kill off a whole march of T7 troops. I've seen it. I've seen many battle reports of that. Just like a one level like 50 Leviathan and an army coming up against him, he takes out the whole army, no problem. So that must mean that Leviathan has a higher base attack than Shiva, which kind of makes sense. But it doesn't actually say that here, so you wouldn't know that unless you've seen the battle reports. But so it would be nice. There's that Streakable pack. I could get level 2. I could get Leviathan, and then start leveling up Leviathan from Google Market events or any way I can get Leviathan sigils. So I've been thinking about that because for defense and for crystal holding, and on top of that, his buffs are so much better than Shiva's once they're maxed. Like, I mean, look at some of these. 216,000 defender armor. We've got a buff if you have Juggernauts. We've got HP while attacking the crystal, 60,000. That's a lot of HP. So, and you get hero XP, and you get other stuff with that. You get crystal nexus blueprints. You get, yeah, there's some other stuff thrown in there too. I wish I could see that pack. It's not here right now though. Oh, here it is. Oh, good timing, guys. I just needed to refresh. So this one, it comes with, and I've seen different heroes. I've seen Prompto, I've seen Luna, and I've seen Ignis. That's all. I've been waiting for Gladio. I want to level my Gladio, but I haven't seen it yet. Oh yeah, it comes with super VIP points, 400,000. That's a lot. Like, if your VIP's at 100, that'll get you probably to 105, 106, somewhere in there. Some expansion blueprints, some essence, yada yada. Yeah, so what? The big thing is you get the Astral Shrine blueprints and the XP and the VIP sigils. Those are the big three. Crystal Nexus blueprints doesn't hurt. And you get the Moogle reward tokens. So that means I'll also get, right now there's a treasury here that comes with tons of platinum and diamonds. So I can get that as well. That's a pretty good pack. That's what I'm leaning towards, I think. Yeah, I'll probably end up getting that pack if I can get a Gladio XP rather than Prompto, because I'm a believer in Gladio. His limit break skill is epic. So I can't wait to get that. Yeah, so let's move on. So we've got this RvR tonight. It's a power-up RvR. There's a title up for grabs. Let me see if I can find this here, blog post on it. If it's still here. Yeah, here it is. So it's title up for grabs. Not a very good title. Like, so what? 100 HP attack armor. That was really good years ago, or a year ago. Today, so what? But the management bonus is kind of nice. Really, it's just so you have the title of Realm Conqueror. It's for pride. I'd like to win it, but I probably won't. I'll probably be pretty busy tomorrow. I'll be working tomorrow, so yeah, I won't be winning this. But anyways, it's coming up. So let's focus on what you should do for RvRs. Now, one thing that I've found is RvRs, the number one purpose for RvRs for me is storing up marked speedups. And there's a trick in RvRs that you can store up an infinite amount of speedups. So one thing, notice here, let's see, maybe I can, I can't see it yet, but so let's say this is the RvR event, and let's say, you know, there's the multiple tabs up top. You've got the solo tab, the guild tab. The solo tab, it keeps track of your total points. The guild tab keeps track of your guild's total points. Now, you get prizes as you hit the different tier on the guild account. So one thing a lot of people do is they drop the guild. So quit their guild, leave their guild, join a different guild, and you can hit those tiers over again. And in, I think it's the second tier, you get March speed ups once you hit it. So if you, what a lot of people do is they'll hit that they'll just go ahead and max out that guild bar. So get the 75 million points, leave the guild, join a different guild, get 75 million points, leave the guild, join a different guild, get 75 million. And every time you do that, every time you leave that guild, join a different guild, and then get that guild points in the RvR, get that third tier in the guild points, you get speed ups. So yeah, a lot of people just keep doing that over and over and over again, and you can get thousands of speed ups by doing that. So the big thing is you're going to have to keep joining a different guild that hasn't hit that tier yet. What a lot of people do is they create guilds where they just join, you know, one of the like eventually all those free guilds are going to hit that third tier. And you can even organize it with your guild and have anybody who's online join that same guild. So you only need to find one person who's in the other realm getting points and just keep joining his guild as he keeps getting the points. So you don't even have to be in the other realm to get the free speed ups. You just have to find somebody who's doing the work for you and join their guild while they're getting the points, and you'll get the guild points as well. So that's pretty cool. A lot of guilds I've noticed do that. They call it farming speed ups. And I think, you know, it's a good thing. Everybody should probably do it because speed ups are so important. Like if you have a reinforcement, you want to get them home if you're under attack, so you need a lot of speed ups. If you want to reinforce somebody to protect them, you need a lot of speed ups. If you want to capture a lot of crystals, you're going to want to speed up a lot of marches, especially for reinforcing crystals. Yeah, there's so many times that you need speed ups. So that's what I'll be doing this RvR. The little that I am playing is I'll be dropping guild, hitting that third tier, rejoining, dropping. Just keep doing that. Keep getting that third tier in the RvR. Something else I want to say is definitely do these power up RvR events. Just instant train T5 or T6 troops, or even the cool thing about T5 troops is they only cost gold, right? And a lot of people at this stage in the game have been storing up, like look at me, I've got 9 kajillion gold. So, you know, I can use as much of that as I want to train these level 5 troops, hit that third tier. I would at least do that because it's a good way to get the snowflakes. Plus you get some other good stuff like defense research tones. Some of these events give RvR ports. You get the elite ascension, or depending on your citadel level, you get different ascension chests or exalted chests. Just depends on your level. And you get a ton of snowflakes. So yeah, I like this event. Another thing you could do, look at the prizes for the winner. We've got, what is that? Is that, yeah, that's 1.2 million mercenary rations with 6 million training materials that you get to choose from. So you can, oh man, this is good, guys. And you get a lot of chests. So one thing I would do, if you've got a lot of gold and you've got a lot of time, you could just keep instant training T5 and try to win this and get 6 million mercenary training materials. How epic would that be? Like, just for converting gold and time, you could potentially win this. Now, I'm sure a couple people will be trying to win it, so you're going to have to go pretty hard. But even the second and third place prizes aren't too bad. So ideally, if you get first or second on that, just keep instant training. Now, you might do a lot of work for nothing if you take fourth, but I was considering that. Even setting up a macro to keep training the troops and then dismissing them. How cool would that be to win this event just by the computer doing all the work for you? So I might do that. We'll see. Oh, actually, you can instant train T7 now for this. So if you got a lot of platinum, you know, maybe you'd rather do that. T7 doesn't take that much to train in terms of platinum costs. I think it's 10 million per 100,000, maybe even less. Probably, well, yeah, definitely less if you're using a instant train speed reduction, time reduction. Cool. So what else is going on here? This winter's coming event's coming to a close. So if you haven't hit that tier 2, I would try, do everything you can. Do the Rabus events or whatever guild hall event you have. Do that. Do the power-up events. And then keep it up. If you level up your heroes, hit the realm boss, you can get some crystals that way. Do whatever you can to get that tier 2 because the tier 2 drops the hero unlock. So it's definitely, you got to get that, guys. It's just so good. Even if you have all the heroes, just do it. Why not? Another thing, so we've got 6 more hours. I would wait until the 6 hours is about up or over. Usually they give us a day afterwards to claim the reward. So just get as many hits on that before you claim it. Yeah, I'll be out of town. Well, actually, I won't. I'll be away from my home for the next couple of days, so I probably won't be. Maybe I'll be able to make another video today and then upload it in a couple of days from now. Might do that, but it'll probably be a little while before I make another video. Things have been kind of hectic for me. Just a lot going on. A lot going on around Christmas, and yeah, it's been a crazy week. I'm sure it'll keep being crazy for a couple more weeks. So, but here in a couple weeks, I'll probably be able to make more regular videos again, and I'll do a lot more in-depth analysis videos. There's a lot of ideas for videos I want to do. Like one, I've kind of been working on this for a while, but I want to go through all my boosts and try to figure out where exactly they're all coming from. So how much of it's coming from my Shiva or Leviathan, how much is coming from my gear, how much is coming from my gems. I want to get it all. I want to make like an epic pie chart that says this is how much my gear gives me, this is how much my gems are giving me, and share that for you guys so you can see it, so you can kind of compare and say, oh, he gets a lot more from his gear than I do, so maybe I should get my gear up. Or I get a lot more from my gems than Brett does, so maybe I should work on other things in the game. It'll just give, you know, something you can look at to kind of gauge and compare to, I guess. So yeah, that's one thing I'll be doing. And yeah, that's a video coming out. What else? There's some other ideas. Oh, I've got a lot of RvR footage, a lot of rally footage, a lot of crystal battle footage. I just need to edit it into a video, so I'll probably do that at some point. If you know, I don't know how exciting. I don't know how much you guys really want to see failed crystal battles, because most of them are just me getting decimated. Maybe that would be kind of fun to watch. And the other things, should I just put it to music, or should I try to, I don't know, commentate on it, I guess. Probably would be about the same amount of work at the end of it, to be honest. Maybe I'll just commentate as the battle's going on, because I forgot a lot of what's taking place. So it'd be like I'm seeing it fresh again. Yeah, so I've got a lot of battles, like a lot. I got my hero captured on one crystal battle. Luckily, I had a minute warp stone, but yeah, so that was fun. I've captured some heroes in the last RvRs, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that today if I can get that out. And cool, guys. So that's some ideas. If you guys have any other video ideas, anything you want to see or want me to talk about, hit me up in a comment. Let me know. I'd be really curious what you guys want to see. Yeah. I think that's pretty much everything I want to talk about today. Just give you guys a heads up on what's going on, and hope you guys are doing good. Hope you had a good Christmas. We got New Year's coming up. It's a fun time, and they've been keeping us busy in this game. They've been rewarding lots of. I was thinking about this a lot this week. Like 6 months ago, a year ago, there's really nothing you could grind on. Like, the best grinding you could do is capturing heroes and then banishing them and getting the banishment boost. But these days, there's actually things to do in game that are productive, right? Like, if you're attacking this realm boss, you're getting production out of that. You're getting better gear. And if you've been focusing hard, doing good on the Moogle events, you've got tons of hero XP. Like, they're giving the free-to-play players and the really grindy-oriented players a chance to compete, and I like that. I like that because we're at the point. Oh, I can show you guys. So I got Little Drone up to 61. Didn't spend a dime in the last 6 months. I haven't spent anything on Little Drone, and just with doing the events, just doing the realm bosses, the Moogle monster, I got him over 1 billion power now, and my gems are lacking because my hero was captured for the last gem boss. But look, I've been able to get the gear up decently on this realm boss. This is the gear I'm going with for my trap account. Infernian weapon because it buffs warriors and it buffs troop attack. The Archean helmet because it gives armor, HP, and troop attack, and it gives earth elemental troop attack. So I'm going to try to get this account, just get a ton of earth elementals, and maybe just warrior earth elementals. Because look at all this gear, it's going to help out warriors. We've got warrior attack, warrior attack, warrior attack, earth elemental attacks, so that's going to help earth elemental warriors. And then these are going to buff attack against mages. So if somebody sees that I have all warriors, they're going to think they can take me out with a mage march, right? But hey, I've got 2 gear pieces. They're going to buff my warrior attack against the mages, and it'll level the playing field somewhat. So I think that's a pretty good defensive, it's a attacking defensive setup. Like these 4 gear pieces do provide some defensive buffs, but this is going to be really attack oriented. I'm going to try to capture heroes with this account, especially once I get my earth elemental count up. So I'm liking this setup. Of course, I need to power up these boots some more. And if I can get all these around 15, this would be an epic defensive setup. So that's what I'm working on. I'm pretty pumped about this. I was able to get this account up. We had that present realm boss, so I got enough speed ups and enough divine research and divine tomes, building tomes, not building blueprints. I got enough of that to get it to 61. And one thing, I was going to mention this too. One thing I would recommend, guys, is try to level up your Citadel at opportune times. So if you're going to buy a pack, it makes a lot of sense to get your Citadel to 61 or to 71 or to 51 or to get it to the one past the Citadel, because that you extend into the next section of resources. And once you do that, as soon as I hit 71, my packs now come with majestic resources. So look at that. So I'm starting to get, I didn't see any majestic resources until I hit 71. So it makes sense at some point, if you're going to buy packs, get it to that next ascension level. So at 61, you start getting the elite resources. And the elite resources are so valuable. So I would not buy a pack until you ascend to that next level, or at least do what you can to ascend to the next level to get the coins. Now, it might be, depending on where you're at. I mean, you're not going to get to 71 from 60 something without maybe buying a pack, or without at least getting a good realm boss in. But I would do what you can. If you're close, try to get to that next ascension so you can get the resources for the higher tier. I think that's pretty important in the scheme of things to do that. Yeah, it definitely makes sense to try to do that, because you just get more, right? You're not losing resources on the bottom end, you're just getting more on the top end. So that's one thing I've been doing. I got this one, Dronebee to 71, so I'm ready to buy a pack. And I got my trap account, I got my little drone account to 61, so it's ready. If I get an account on that little drone, which I've been considering doing instead of getting it on my main account, because one pack goes so much farther on the smaller accounts, and I have a lot of heroes that I can level, so I could get the 1,000 multiplier on the realm boss on the little drone account, and then get the keys, and my gear would be so epic on that. I've been thinking about it just for fun, but I know it's probably not smart. In the scheme of things, I should probably focus spending just on one account. So, but anyways, that's been kind of fun. So I'll shut it down here, guys. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having good holidays, and I'm out of here. See ya.